For centuries, we have marveled at the towering presence of trees, their branches reaching towards the sky, standing as silent sentinels of time. We have found shade under their canopies, drawn inspiration from their quiet strength, and even relied on them for sustenance and shelter. Yet hidden beneath the surface, a secret world thrives, one that is teeming with life and activity. Trees are not solitary beings, they are interconnected members of a vast and intricate community, bound together in ways we're only beginning to understand. This community is linked by an underground network of fungi, often called the Wood Wide Web, a term that highlights its complexity and importance. Through this network, trees communicate, share resources, and support each other in remarkable ways, forming a cooperative system that ensures their survival. My journey into this hidden world began with a simple question: how do trees interact with each other? This curiosity led me to explore deeper. Traditional forestry practices viewed trees as competitors, vying for limited resources, often leading to practices that disrupted these natural networks. However, my research revealed a different story, one of cooperation and mutual support among trees. Using isotopic labeling techniques, I discovered that trees were exchanging carbon, nitrogen, and other essential nutrients through underground fungal networks, a revelation that was both surprising and enlightening. This groundbreaking discovery challenged our understanding of forest ecosystems and opened up a new realm of scientific inquiry, one that promises to reshape our approach to forestry and conservation. At the heart of the Wood Wide Web lies the mycorrhizal network. Mycorrhizae are symbiotic relationships between fungi and plant roots. The fungi colonize the roots, forming a vast underground network that connects trees across vast distances. These fungal networks act as a biological internet, facilitating communication and resource sharing among trees. There are two main types of mycorrhizal fungi: ectomycorrhizal and arbuscular mycorrhizal. Ectomycorrhizal fungi form a sheath around tree roots, creating a physical connection known as the Hartig net. These fungi are commonly found in temperate and boreal forests, associating with trees like pines, oaks, and birches. Arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi, on the other hand, penetrate the root cells themselves, forming structures called arbuscules and vesicles. These fungi are more prevalent in tropical and subtropical forests, partnering with trees like maples, ashes, and many fruit-bearing species. One of the most important functions of the Wood Wide Web is nutrient exchange. Trees, like all living organisms, require a variety of nutrients for growth and survival. However, the availability of these nutrients can vary widely throughout the forest. The mycorrhizal network acts as a giant redistribution system, allowing trees to share resources and ensure that all members of the community have access to the nutrients they need. Trees release sugars produced through photosynthesis into the mycorrhizal network. These sugars provide food for the fungi, which in turn scavenge the soil for essential nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. The fungi then transport these nutrients back to the trees, effectively expanding the tree's root systems and enhancing their nutrient uptake capabilities. This mutually beneficial relationship is crucial for the health and productivity of the entire forest ecosystem. The Wood Wide Web is not just a conduit for nutrients, it also serves as a communication highway. Trees use this network to send warning signals to each other in times of stress or danger. When a tree is attacked by insects, infected by disease, or experiencing drought conditions, it releases chemical signals into the mycorrhizal network. These signals alert neighboring trees to the threat, allowing them to mount a defense. For example, when a Douglas fir tree is attacked by bark beetles, it releases volatile organic compounds into the air and the mycorrhizal network. These compounds signal nearby trees to increase their production of defensive enzymes and resins, making them less susceptible to attack. Similarly, when a tree is experiencing drought stress, it can send signals through the network, prompting its neighbors to conserve water and prepare for the dry conditions. United we stand, interspecies cooperation. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of the Wood Wide Web is its ability to facilitate communication and cooperation between different tree species. While we often think of nature as a competitive arena, the forest tells a different story. Trees of different species are interconnected through the mycorrhizal network, and they frequently engage in acts of cooperation and mutual support. For instance, birch trees, which are particularly adept at absorbing nutrients from the soil, have been observed transferring nutrients to nearby Douglas fir trees, especially during the spring when Douglas firs are actively growing. This interspecies nutrient exchange helps to ensure the survival and growth of both species. In turn, Douglas firs provide shade for the birch trees during the hot summer months, creating a more favorable microclimate for their growth. Mother trees, the heart of the forest. Within the intricate web of the forest, certain trees play a particularly important role. These trees are not just any trees, they are the lifeblood of the forest ecosystem. These are the mother trees, the oldest and largest trees in the forest. They have stood the test of time, witnessing centuries of change. Mother trees act as central hubs within the mycorrhizal network, connecting to hundreds of other trees and supporting the growth and survival of younger seedlings. This network is like the forest's internet, a complex communication system. They are the wise elders of the forest, passing on knowledge and resources to future generations. Their wisdom is encoded in the very fibers of their being. Mother trees recognize their own kin, sending more nutrients and resources to their offspring than to unrelated seedlings. This selective nurturing ensures the survival of their lineage. They also prioritize the survival of seedlings growing in shaded understories, ensuring that the next generation of trees has the best chance of survival. This nurturing behavior is crucial for the forest's future. When a mother tree is injured or dying, it sends out a final surge of nutrients and carbon through the mycorrhizal network to its offspring, a final act of love and sacrifice. This ultimate gesture ensures that life continues even in the face of death. A changing climate threats to the Wood Wide Web. As our climate changes, the Wood Wide Web faces unprecedented challenges. Rising temperatures, altered precipitation patterns, and increased frequency of extreme weather events all threaten the delicate balance of forest ecosystems. These stresses can disrupt the mycorrhizal network, affecting its ability to function effectively and support the health of the forest. Drought, for example, can reduce the activity of mycorrhizal fungi, making it more difficult for trees to access water and nutrients. This can lead to increased tree mortality, especially among seedlings and young trees. Additionally, climate change is altering the distribution and abundance of tree species, which can disrupt established mycorrhizal connections and make it more challenging for forests to adapt to changing conditions. Protecting the network's sustainable forestry practices. Understanding the importance of the Wood Wide Web has profound implications for how we manage and conserve our forests. Traditional forestry practices, which often involve clear-cutting and monoculture plantations, can severely damage mycorrhizal networks, disrupting the delicate balance of the forest ecosystem. To protect these vital networks, we need to adopt more sustainable forestry practices that prioritize the long-term health and resilience of our forests. Selective logging, which involves removing only a small number of trees, is one such practice. By preserving the majority of the forest canopy and the mycorrhizal network beneath it, selective logging minimizes disturbance to the forest ecosystem. Another important practice is the retention of mother trees. These ancient trees are vital for forest regeneration, as they provide essential nutrients and support to seedlings through the mycorrhizal network. The future of forests, unlocking the secrets of the Wood Wide Web. The discovery of the Wood Wide Web has revolutionized our understanding of forest ecosystems, revealing a hidden network of communication and cooperation among trees. We now know that trees are not solitary beings, but rather interconnected members of a complex and cooperative community, sharing resources and information through underground networks. As we continue to unlock the secrets of this hidden world, we gain a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of life that sustains our planet, highlighting the importance of every organism within it. Further research is crucial to fully comprehend the complexities of the Wood Wide Web, as it holds the key to understanding forest health and resilience. We need to learn more about the specific signals that trees use to communicate, such as chemical, hormonal, and electrical signals, the factors that influence the structure and function of mycorrhizal networks, including soil composition and biodiversity, and the long-term impacts of climate change on these vital ecosystems, which could alter their dynamics and functionality. By deepening our understanding, we can develop more effective strategies for conserving and managing our forests, ensuring they remain robust and diverse, ensuring their health and resilience for generations to come, allowing future generations to benefit from their ecological services. The future of our forests, and indeed our planet, depends on it, making it imperative that we act now to protect these invaluable ecosystems.